the Digitech Jamman Stereo. Okay, and in a minute I'll loop a famous song, just do 4 or 5 layers just to give you an idea of how easy it is to do and what it sounds like through my PA system here. Okay, so here it is. First of all, of course, you plug everything in. Here you've got the XLR microphone cable. Plug it in to your microphone on the other end. The socket here is for the guitar jack plug, and the socket above that is the output, which goes to the amplifier or the PA. Just one output and the 2 inputs, one for microphone, one for the guitar. You switch it on, which I haven't done yet, but I will do. There's only 4 buttons which you press with your foot. The 2 top ones are simply for loop down, loop up. So you have 99 different places where you can store your loops from 1 to 99. If you want to, when you've got 3 or 4, 5, 6 or 7 loops, different recordings, you can move around up and down to go to the different ones rather than having to mess around twiddling knobs here. Do it with your foot, down, up. The 2 buttons at the bottom, the left one is for simply recording. So when you actually press for the first time, the light goes red. So when you switch it on, the first loop you want to make, you press and you're immediately recording, it's red. Press again when you've done that particular layer and it becomes yellow. When it's yellow, it's not recording, so you can just listen to it over and over again. Press red again and you can record over the top of it. Press again and it becomes yellow. So every time it's yellow, it's just playback for listening to. When it's red, you're recording. Simple as that. Obviously, if there's nothing to play back, i.e. the first time you actually want to put down a layer, there's nothing there to play, so when you click it, it records, so it goes red for the first time. When there's something there, it's yellow because it's playing for you, and then when you press again it's red and you're recording. The right side is simply to stop, press it and it stops, and then when you've got 2 or 3 layers or whatever, when you want to start again, press and it's yellow and it plays the 2 or 3 layers. And then if you want to record 4th layer, click again and you've got the red record light. Simple as that. With this left button, if you don't like a layer, you've done 2, you've done some strumming and then you've done a bit of finger picking and then you put down an ooh and ah for voice, you don't like it, then you can hold, when you're playing it back, yellow, if you hold this down just for a second or so, you'll see this flash UD, undo, and if you hold it down it'll undo that last layer that you've done, which means it keeps the first 2 but undoes the last one, so you can do that again. So it's great, so you can keep building and you don't like the 5th layer, you think, so you undo it and you do that 5th layer again. So you're happy with everything and you stop. If you're unhappy with it all and you want to clear it off, then you simply hold down the right button for maybe a second or so and it flashes again. This time it flashes clear and it will let go and it clears it, and so you've got you can start again with your layers. If you like it so much you want to keep it and you're a bit worried about deleting it by accident, you can press the store button. Imagine this is on number 6 and this is where your loop is, your completed loop. Press store and it flashes, press it again and it saves it. So it'll always be on number 6. And if you really want to get rid of it any future time, you'll have to delete it with one of these buttons up here. The instruction book's great, it's very easy, very straightforward. This is so easy to use. You'll be looping in 5 minutes, I promise you, it's that easy. So here we go. You can't see the looper unfortunately, but you'll hear me clicking. It's down there, trust me, and you'll hear the clicking. I'm only using the left button. Okay, so the first time I click it'll be straight on to record, the red light, and then I click again, it's the yellow light for listening to it, and then when I want to record again I click again for the red light. We're doing 4 layers. You'll know this song by the time it gets to the final layer. we'll do some strumming, then we'll do a little bit of finger picking, then we'll do some R's, and then we'll do the lead vocals at the end, so you recognise the song. That's the idea. Okay, you can't just click and then start playing because there'll be a delay and it won't work on the loop. So you've got to start your playing first, and then you've got to click exactly where you want it to start. It's tricky, but you get used to it. You see what I mean? So I'm starting now. I'm not even started recording yet, but I will in a minute. There it is. Turning up the instrument level for the next bit, which is going to be the finger picking. I want it to be a bit louder. Not perfect, but still. Now we're going to get some R's. She came to me one morning, one Sunday morning, her long hair flowing in the midwinter wind. She came to me one morning, one Sunday morning, her long hair flowing in the midwinter wind. Okay. So, if you're on stage, you do the first 3 layers, of course, with the R's as the last layer, and then you have a second microphone which goes directly into your PA with a little bit of a better sound, a bit of reverb or what have you, and then you can sing the whole song, verse after verse after verse, with your backing tape there. And if you want to play a little bit of, as you're going along too, you've got even more going for you. So really, you know, it's limitless what you can do with this thing. You just need to find the songs that are good for looping. Songs where it's verse after verse after verse. You can loop a verse and a chorus together. Yeah, do a verse and a chorus, and then, you know, you can then again put in the oohs and the ahs and the different things, and then of course when you're lead singing over the top and a separate microphone, you're singing different verses and the same chorus, different verses, and that works too. So you don't have to limit it to a very short loop. It can be as long as you like. It's not a problem. For beginners anyway, so the best of luck with it. Enjoy it, it's great fun.